All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for. Justin Swafford and Richie Joplin will lead them down here tonight. Corey Ensing and Jason Stewart have the second row. DP Riggins, Jeremy Edwards have the third. Colby Whipple and Clay Kirchenbauer on the fourth row. PJ Cox and Blake Veekin round out the top 10. Mike Brown starts in 11th and Pudge in 12th. Jeffrey Goodpaster starts in 13th. Jacob Morgan in 14th. Jarrett Woodard starts in 15th. Lance Sponberg back in 16th. Ryan McDaniel in 17th. Aaron Brill in 18th. Scott Cleek starts 19th. And Paulo Anacito in 20th. Tyler Ott and Dean Webb 21st and 22nd. Robbie Allers and Sean Lesperance 23rd and 24th. Darren Silva, Craig Phillips, Jeremy Baker, and Russell Worth rounding out the field here tonight. Hey, Bubba, thanks so much. Yeah, this one is definitely going to be wild, fast, and non-stop excitement. Yeah, Colby, of course, if you'll remind me after the race, I'll send you the link to my Discord, and they're all in the logos. You guys are all welcome to put the HTSAI logo in on your cars. Love seeing it during the broadcasts. View from the blimp here tonight. And from the chopper, but our big overhead to make sure we get a full field shot, or most of the field shot, when the green flag drops. Looks like they are going to delay the green here for a lap. And it is worth noting that if we have guys restarting on old tires, spinning the tires is going to be a huge, huge issue on restarts. If we have multiple restarts here tonight, guys are not going to come in and get fresh tires every time. While they do have 7 sets of tires for tonight, 7 total, so 6 extra, it is still, they're not going to be able to change on every stop. So you will have situations with old tires on restarts that can cause a bit of chaos. Everybody stacked up, ready to go one last time around. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit like and share, follow, subscribe, hit all the buttons. If you haven't, run to the snack bar real quick, get your food and drink. While you're standing in line, hit that share button one more time. Your friends and family do not want to miss this one, and so happy to know that this track is currently being repaved, rebuilt. NASCAR's going back there. Really love Rockingham. North Wilkesboro coming back, Rockingham coming back. Man, oh man. I might actually start watching NASCAR again. Here we go. Pace car is in. Swafford up front. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away at Rockingham. Side by side, the entire field through turns 1 and 2. Looks like Swafford gets a little bit of a breakaway. We did see a lot of problems in practice and already seeing a couple back behind. Ryan McDaniel, Lance Sponberg involved. Caution is out. Cold tires through 1 and 2 here is no fun whatsoever. Let's see. Looks like the 10 gets loose. Up ahead, comes down and collects Ryan McDaniel. Tina, you might want to go ahead and order that Lucky Rabbit's foot. See what happened. Yeah, the 10 just breaks loose. Lance tries to save it. Almost had it corrected, but just not enough room between him and the outside wall. Valiant effort to save it, and then several more collected. Colby Whipple gets caught up in this. Tyler Ott, Jeremy Baker, Lance Sponberg. Drivers only have one fast repair here tonight, so it could make things a bit interesting. Take a look at Tyler Ott. And once chaos starts out of turn 2, everybody... Oh! Looks like there was a little bit of net code too. Oh, actually, I'd say a little bit, a lot between Tyler Ott and the 31. Let's see if we have a chopper view of this one. Yes, we do. Look at the... Yeah, there was a good couple of feet there, so netcode appears and bites another driver here tonight. Swafford still in the lead, Corey Ensing up to second. A lot of guys picking up 1 or 2 spots. Sean Lesperance managed to avoid the chaos, pick up 5. Russell Worth really getting lucky there. He picks up 6 spots into 22nd. Dean Webb picking up several spots. He is now up into 17th. Sean Lesperance predicted 17 cautions here tonight. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near that many. These are some of the best drivers on iRacing. I don't expect to see a whole lot of cautions. Sometimes here at Rockingham you get 1 or 2 early, 1 or 2 late, but this is a mostly green flag race most of the time. So this is going to be a fun one. Only about a lap of green flag on the tires. Shouldn't see any tire spin issues yet. Justin Swafford in control. He fires. Green flag back in the air. And Corey Ensing gets an awesome start. He gets even with him into turn 1. Does he have the speed to pull around the high side? He's got the run off of turn 2. Corey going for the lead. Battling back behind. Jeremy Edwards on the move. And oh, Swafford struggling out of 3 and 4. Ensing checks out for the moment. Swafford coming back. Jason Stewart up there on the outside. Jeremy Edwards on the outside as well in 4th, battling with Richie Joplin. Clay Kirchenbauer making his way forward. Pudge is... Oh no, we've got one loose on the front stretch. Richie Joplin and DP Riggins. Caution is back out. Russell Worth had crashed just before as well. Let's start with looking at what happened to Russell. Russell down through 1 and 2. Oh, had a car on the outside wall. Russell nowhere to go, and that other car just got yeeted. Then we see Richie Joplin and DP Riggins. Looks like Richie just gets loose. Almost saved it. Take a look from another angle. I don't think anybody touched Richie there. We may be seeing a little... No, Richie looks like he clipped the apron and gets DP. Both drivers appear to be okay. Taking another look at the Russell Worth incident because I wanted to determine who the heck that was up on the high side in the 9 car getting... That was Darren Silva. They got caught, just kissed the wall a little bit. Corey Ensing to the lead for the first time tonight. A few drivers on pit road for repairs. Surprisingly, didn't see Lance Spanberg or involved in anything, but he went down pit road. Might be seeing some drivers top off on fuel here. Jeremy Edwards in third, Clay in fourth. Or I'm sorry, Edwards in fourth, Clay in fifth. Let's see if we can get a quick word with Jeremy Edwards. Hey, Jeremy, it's Doug. You got me? Hey, looks like you're so far so good, a little bit safe right now.
Yeah, I'm playing it super easy right now until we get kind of spread out a little bit.
It has been a little bit chaotic back behind you, but you've been able to take advantage of it and make your way forward. Can you get to the front and pull off the win here tonight?
We'll see. I actually took my boot off, so I'm racing with the foot. I can actually feel the pedal, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, glad the boot is off. Glad you're feeling better, and good luck tonight, buddy.
Yep, hopefully the doctor's not watching. Thanks.
Hopefully not, man. Good luck. All right, Jeremy Edwards is bootless. He can feel the pedal. That could mean trouble for the rest of the field. We've seen how good he did the last couple of weeks with the boot on, so you never know. Jeremy came into tonight 12th in points, currently sitting in 4th. He'd make up a lot of ground here. Should be getting one to green this time by. Yes, indeed. Lights go out on the pace car. And we may be going single file for this one. Does look like we're going to get a single file restart here. So definitely help to get them going and hopefully get them on a green flag run. Here we go through 3 and 4. Corey moving right up by the wall to protect that outside line. You can only pass on the high side coming to the start-finish line. As long as he protects that line, he has all the power right now. Here he comes. He fires, and green is back in the air. Look at, he is off like a shot. Corey has got something figured out. Both of the last 2 restarts, he has done an excellent job. Jason Stewart, oh, holy cow, him and Swafford very, very close. Edwards able to capitalize. Clay as well. Now Edwards is in the wall. Looks like he's just giving the wall a little bit of a kiss there. He is still rolling. Oh, looks like, thank you for the update, Bubba. Looks like they're going single file, looking for 20 laps of green flag racing before they go back to double file. Paulo Anacito on the move. He is up 8 spots into 12th. Dean Webb following him up. He's up 9 spots into 13th. Sean Lesperant's still on the move as well. He's up 9 spots into 15th. Russell Worth still making his way forward, up 7 spots into 21st. Swafford just set the fastest lap of the race so far from second place as he tries to run Corey down. Half a second is the gap. Nowski now up into 6th place, sets his sights on Jason Stewart. Whipple just almost kissed the wall there out of turn 4, manages to hold on to her. Jacob Morgan up 6 spots into 8th now. PJ Cox in 9th, Mike Brown in 10th. Dean Webb still marching forward, now up 11 spots into 11th as he kisses the wall. A lot of guys appear to be giving the wall a kiss here tonight. You can give it Darlington Stride, but Rockingham really doesn't have an equivalent name. Might have to come up with one with the way this one's going. Paulo Anacito, Jeffrey Goodpaster battle it out. Paulo comes out on top. That was the battle for 12th. Jared Woodard starting to make his way forward, now up into 14th. Aaron Brill and Scott Cleek each up 3 spots, now 15th and 16th. But Richie Joplin, after that earlier incident, he started on the front row, got caught up in an incident, now making his way forward again. He is up to 16th. Corey Ensing still maintaining a half a second lead on Swafford. Jeremy Edwards right there with him. Clay Kirchenbauer has caught up as well. This second group led by Jason Stewart, about a second and a half back from the lead pack. Pudge in there, Colby Whipple is there as well. Jacob Morgan also in the group with PJ Cox. That's 5th through 9th. They're trying to run down that lead pack. They are gaining a little bit of ground on Clay. 20 laps in, we mentioned tire wear earlier on in the race. The fastest lap run by our leader was 23.26. They're now dropped down to 23.77. They've already lost half a second a lap, and remember, about 6 laps so far have been under caution. The tires are going to start to fall off really bad in the next 5 laps. And this will definitely come down to the driver that can manage their tires the best. Jason Stewart sitting in 5th, Pudge in 6th, Colby in 7th. Looking back through the field, Dean Webb up to 11th, trying to close down that gap to Mike Brown in 10th. Mike Brown has caught up to that second pack now as well. Holy cow, Whipple! Whipple looked like he kissed the wall out of turn 2. Got it gathered up. But he may lose the spot to PJ here. He lost a lot of momentum. Paulo Anacito up kissing the wall. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Dean up kissing the wall. Paulo managing to stay off of it here. Jared Woodard trying to close down. Richie Joplin has now made his way up into 14th, picking up a couple more positions, and he is running down Woodard and Anacito. Aaron Brill up to 15th. DP Riggins, after that incident, has caught back up into 16th and marching his way back toward the front. The birthday boy, Blake Beacon, currently sits in 17th. Scott Cleek in 18th. Sean Lesperance currently sits in 19th. Ryan McDaniel, meanwhile, in 20th. Craig Phillips still on pit road. Jeremy Baker is out, but a lot of laps down, a lot of ground to make up. Darren Silva, we saw him going flipping. He had to tow to pit road. He is back out there in 26th. Back up front, that half-second lead is starting to shrink. Justin Swafford slowly but surely reeling in Corey Ensing. Blake Birchenbauer in third. Now Jeremy Edwards has fallen off the lead pack just a little bit. Jason Stewart starting to reel him in, but Jason is pulled away from Pudge, Jacob Morgan, Colby Whipple, and PJ Cox. Dean Webb back in 10th, reeling in this second pack. Lap time's really starting to fall off now. Corey last time by was was 1.25 seconds slower than his fastest lap, and that is trending throughout the field about 1.25 seconds. Craig Phillips has completed his pit stop, rolling back out. It looks like he must have gotten a penalty or he had some repairs because his pit stop was extremely long. Pulling back up on track, he's currently running in 28. Meanwhile, Clay Birchenbauer, we talked about him in pre-race. He is a guy that knows how to save those tires, and he is making a move for second. Joseph Austin cheering on Rob Allers. Allers currently in 22nd, right behind Sean Lesperance. Sean was on the move earlier, but it looks like he's lost a little momentum here. Oh, Allers gets the wall. Lesperance gets the wall. Wow, Allers gets loose off turn 2. He holds on to it. Lance Spawnberg right behind him, trying to get himself back to the lead lap as well. Clay Kirchenbauer getting into second place has now caught the leader, Corey Ensing. Lap traffic coming into play for the leaders. And look, wow, that was a close one with Russell Worth. Great save by Russell. Looked like he had a handling issue coming off turn 2. Managed to yank the car down low. Joseph, I cannot answer that question. And here goes Clay Kirchenbauer for the lead. Corey sends it up onto the high side, trying to carry as much momentum off 4. He does it. Swafford has now lost the leaders. He is over a second behind. Jason Stewart in 4th is running the leaders down just a little bit. He's going to have Swafford here in a moment. Jacob Morgan has now marched his way up into 5th. Up 9 spots. Pudge now up 5 spots into 7th. He's been as high as 6 when he was in that group. Dean Webb now up 14 spots. Dean is definitely on the move. He is up into 8th. Paulo Anacito now in the top 10 and 9th. Oh, I believe that was Russell Worth down on the inside coming to pit road. Looks like Russell has had some issues. He's coming down for repairs. Blake Kirchenbauer has not had another opportunity yet to get by Corey Ensing. Looking to see if he can use some of this lap traffic. Sean Lesperance, several drivers up ahead. Jeremy Edwards is the first on pit road from the top 10. Lap 41 pit stops are underway, and things are going to get a bit exciting here as they go around, because pit road exit here can get a little bit dicey. Pit road entry, Pudge is on pit road. Pit road entry can get a little exciting as well. The tires are worn, they slide in. If you were watching a couple weeks ago, when XCal was here, you saw 3 cars try and slide into pit road at once. This track just eats tires alive. Did Clay get the wall? I don't think he did, but man, he couldn't have put a piece of paper between him and the wall. Now he's got to run down the back straightaway. Gets right to Ensing's back bumper. Now he looks to the high side, can't do anything yet. Trying the crossover, but not enough momentum, and while they battle, Jason Stewart is running them down. DP Riggins, Blake Veek, and now PJ Cox all on pit road. Corey Ensing and Clay Kirchenbauer continue to put cars laps down. Jason Stewart continuing to reel them in. He is now within a second of the leaders. Swafford now back and forth, has to worry because Jacob Swafford's in. Jacob Morgan now moving up to 4th. Morgan another one on the charge tonight. As is Dean Webb, who has now moved up into 5th. Paulo Anacito in 6th. You know these drivers staying out here, they're putting cars several laps down. They definitely want to see a caution before they hit pit road. They would end up trapping a lot of cars 1 or more laps down. Jarrett Woodard, Robbie Allers now on pit road, the 99 in the wall as the leaders come by. Clay now looking to the bottom yet again, but Stewart has caught him. What a run by Jason Stewart to run him down from over 2 seconds behind as they work their way through lap traffic. Stewart looking down to the bottom for 2nd. Jacob Morgan now up to 4th is also closed in on this group. Hey, good evening, Buffett. Big mess on the front straightaway as the leaders come through another gaggle of lap traffic. And there you see the 57 on fresh tires. That is DP Riggins. He's just taking off. And I have to tell you from experience, when you come out on fresh tires and start passing all these guys on old tires, it is a lot of fun. Tyler Ott giving up 11th to come to pit road. Jason Stewart has now gotten by Clay Kirchenbauer into 2nd. Cars coming off pit road as he comes by lap cars. Here comes Clay. Kirchenbauer on pit road. Paulo Anacito had worked his way into the top 10. He is now up in 4th. Has not been to pit road. Dean Webb just got the wall through 1 and 2. Still looks like it was just a little kiss, and he managed to maintain his momentum as he's closing in. Sean caught a piece of one early on, but he has been marching his way back toward the front ever since. Corey Ensing gives up the lead. Stewart goes to the lead for the first time tonight. Sean Lesperont's coming by the leader on fresh tires, getting himself unlapped here. Darren Silva now on pit road. The top 7 are all that is left to come down pit road. They cannot afford to stay out too many more laps with the majority of the field having fresh tires. Jason Stewart's fall off equal to about what everybody else is, almost 2 seconds from his fastest lap to now. Birthday boy Blake Viken coming by on the bottom, unlapping himself, currently in 15th. PJ Cox involved in an incident. No caution. Let's see what happened. It looks like PJ just pulled down off the track. No idea what happened to PJ here. He's rolling again at full speed. Sean Lesperance has been in an incident. See what happened to Sean. Remember what we saw early on here. Cold tires. Just gets a big push into the outside wall. Bounces off, goes for a spin down the backstretch. Top 6 still have not pit. They've seen these incidents and they have their fingers crossed that they get a caution here quickly. But they can only go 60 to 65 laps here. Corey Ensing, who led most of the race so far, was in an accident. Coming up the speed off of pit road into turn 3. I think he just got loose. He is towed to pit road. Corey Ensing, who had one of the fastest cars in the early going, might be done. Dean Webb now on pit road. Corey has to hope he gets back off pit road very, very quickly if he wants any shot at a win here. Jacob Morgan gives up second place. He's on pit road. Jason Stewart almost 2 seconds off what everybody else is running. Now Paulo Anacito on pit road. Only 3 drivers left to come down. Jason Stewart, Colby Whipple, Richie Joplin have not been on pit road. But if they make it to lap 65, they can do this on one stop. If it stays green, there is no telling how that would play out, but it's definitely to their advantage. Jeremy Baker has towed to pit road. Pit stop's almost complete here. Looks like Allers is officially out of the race. The leader getting passed here very quickly by guys with fresh tires. Ensing is out, Baker is out, Russell Worth is out. Stewart has got to be trying to stretch this to lap 65. If he can do so, this will be his one and only stop if it stays green. We have seen this trick pulled here before. He'll lose a lot of time right now, but once he gets back out on track and not having to come down pit road, that's going to save him a full 45 seconds. That is the average, actually 46 seconds. is the average time it's taken him to get down pit road, complete a pit stop, and back out tonight. He'll come back out with the freshest tires and be at full chat. Plus, yeah, he can go from here. Jason Stewart playing the strategy game. Colby Whipple also has not pitted yet. Stewart's going to go one more time. Everybody else has completed their stop. Once these two pit, the lead will go back to Justin Swafford, with Pudge up to second. Stewart is losing time here, though. The longer he is out on old tires, how long does he go? Oh, getting word that Rob Aller's VR crashed. That is a heartbreaker for him. Rob, sorry to hear that, buddy. That is... I've had that happen to people before, and it just hurts every time. Colby Whipple in third place. Justin Swafford is so fast. He is now back into second place. Only a half a lap or so behind the leader. Stewart not coming down this time either. Hey Brody, how you been, man? It has been a while. Hope everything's going good and you had great holidays. Colby Whipple, who also has not pitted, is now dropped back into sixth place. Stewart is in. This, if we stay green, this will be his one and only pit stop. Justin Swafford will end up taking the lead. Swafford now to lead. Jeremy Edwards is in. Edwards had already completed a pit stop. And Colby Whipple is still out on track, the only driver to not stop. DP Riggins is in. I have to wonder about the strategy from some of these guys who came in a little bit ago. Colby Whipple, the final driver to complete his first stop. Justin Swafford now to the lead. Pudge in second. Clay Kirchenbauer back in third. Jacob Morgan now up to fourth. Colby Whipple currently scored in fifth. Now he's going to start dropping. It'll now be Paulo Anacito up to fifth. Jason Stewart in sixth. Blake Viken in seventh. Scott Cleek in eighth. Dean Webb in ninth. And Tyler Ott in 10th. And only 6 cars left on the lead lap at the moment. Jason Stewart comes out in 6th place, right in front of the leader, but he'll easily pull away. Remember, he's got 24 lap fresher tires than the majority of this field. Same with Colby Whipple, who's rolling off pit road right now in 17th. Now will be, if this thing stays green, did Stewart just seal the deal here? Pudge now up into second place, but Clay Kirchenbauer, they're battling it out with him. Jacob Morgan back in fourth as Paulo Anacito is in fifth. Morgan is closing the gap, but he is about 8.5 seconds back. Justin Swafford has about a 2.9 second lead. Jason Stewart has just gone by Paulo Anacito. He is up into 5th. He is 20.5 seconds behind leader Justin Swafford as Tyler Ott is now in. This strategy move by some of these drivers is it's going to be really intriguing to see how this deal comes out. Caution! Caution is out! And strategy just went out the window. Lance Sponberg down the back straightaway behind Blake Viken. Oh, Pudge gets a push going into 3. Gets into the back bumper. Clay has to avoid it. This is definitely not what Jason Stewart wanted to see. He was gaining on the leaders rapidly. A couple seconds a lap. He did not have to pit again. Take a look at Pudge's car and see, did he take any damage on this? Pudge has been working his way up all night. Looks like the right front has been in a little bit, but he ought to be okay. Swafford is going to lead them all down. I'd imagine we'll see everybody in, including Jason Stewart. Yep, Jason Stewart is on pit road. And when he rolls off pit road, we're going to get a quick word with him. Obviously, he had the speed. He was quite fast all night, but man, he had that strategy played out perfectly. Getting word we should check Clay Kirchenbauer's on board. Let's see what Clay saw here. There's Pudge getting the push up into Lance and looks like Clay did get a little wow, and then Clay just decided, you know what, I'm going to drift it, and I'm going to drift it here. I'm going to go practice in the practice going to the victory lane, and then I'll get back out on track. All right, let's see if we can get hold of Jason Stewart. Hey, Jason, it's Doug. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, that was definitely not what you wanted to see, was it?
No, because I don't think no one in front of me could have made it on gas.
Oh, I guarantee you nobody could have made it on gas, man. You had them all snookered there, and you were running down the leaders a couple seconds a lap. So, I mean, if this thing had stayed green, I think it was all yours even after they got tires one more time.
Yeah, we'll have to change strategy. Push it a little harder instead of saving tires.
Definitely looked like you had a lot of speed even before the strategy came into play. Can you pick up these remaining spots?
We'll try. Hopefully it goes green from here. I think I can save a little bit enough and hopefully get by everybody.
Well, man, it was a great, bold, awesome strategy. Sorry it didn't work out because I was kind of cheering for you on that one, but good luck here.
All right, thank you, sir.
Jason Stewart currently sits in 6th place. Jacob Morgan now up to 5th. Clay Kirchenbauer in 4th, but that car's got some front end damage. Pudge up in 3rd. 2nd place is Swafford, and Paulo Anacito leads for the first time tonight. I do believe that's his first time leading this season. Definitely a big change from last season. Paulo had fast race cars every single week and could not avoid anything. Not only would he get caught in every race on the track they were running at, he would get caught in wrecks on tracks on the other side of the planet. That is how bad his luck was last year. We have definitely seen it turn around here. Hopefully it holds out. Could this be Paulo's first win tonight? Pole sitter Justin Swafford up there as well, though. Pudge is there, Clay, Jacob, Jason Stewart. It's going to be a tough fight. Only 9 cars left on the lead lap. Pace car is in. Here we go again. They are going. Green flag in the air. Oh, looks like Swafford had some problems on the restart. He keeps going. Oh! Kirchenbauer into the wall. Alright, let's try and assess what the heck just happened here. Starting with, there was a 3-car incident, looks like on the restart. Jarrett Woodard, Robbie Allers, and just Jarrett and Rob spun tires. Looks like Allers and Woodard both spun the tires on the restart. Caution! Mike Brown, Lance Sponberg. Lance has had a rough night tonight. Oh, Mike has such a run off of turn 2, collects Lance after bouncing off the wall. Swafford in the lead. Brandon Newby saying he understands now why crew chiefs have all those gray hairs. Drivers stressing them out. Looks like Paulo Anacito, Clay Kirchenbauer, and Jeremy Edwards are all going to go down pit road. Colby Whipple will get the free pass here. Let's see if we can talk to Pudge. Hey, Pudge, it's Doug. You got me, buddy?
What's up, Doug?
Hey, you've had a little excitement since that last caution.
Yeah, man, that corner, I didn't realize how wore out my tires was, and I thought it was nice big pep. I just didn't in there pouring Lance. It was just right there for the taking.
Man, you've been sending it all night. Now you're up into second. The tires should be good from here. Can you get past that Justin Swafford guy?
I'm gonna try to. I think that last run I got something figured out in 1 to 2, and I'm hoping to be able to use it here, and hopefully this thing will stay green and we can just go all the way. I don't think if it stays green, you don't see any more pit stops. Let's say that we got plenty of fuel.
Yeah, that is definitely the case, man. Good luck. It's been a wild one so far, and hang on to her.
Yes, sir, buddy. I appreciate it.
Pudge currently sitting in second, as always, in a good mood. Ryan McDaniel is back on pit road from 13th. Seeing some guys come in here at the last minute for fresh tires and fuel. Everybody can make it from here on fuel. Everybody can make it from about the halfway point. But guys definitely coming in at the last minute to have even 1 lap fresher tires. Won't make a huge difference early in this run, but if we go green, it'll dang sure make a difference at the end. Tina, you will need to go ahead and order the Lucky Rabbit's foot, though. Ryan coming back off pit road. He'll maintain 13th. Colby Whipple now back on the lead lap. He is up to 9th. Dean Webb, the first car, 1 lap down in 10th. Whew, this is about to get really wild as they stack back up for the restart. Pudge on the outside. Jason Stewart, after his stop, sitting in 3rd. Jacob Morgan has been making his way forward all night. Another driver who's been marching forward, Paulo Anacito, now up in 6th place. Can he get that first win tonight? Just over 40 laps to go here. Here we go. Pace car is in. Swafford leads them down. Green flag back in the air. Swafford launches that thing. Watching through the field to see if we have anybody spin the tires. Looks like everybody gets away clean, especially Justin Swafford. Jason Stewart clears into second, puts Pudge back into third. If that caution hadn't come out about lap 75, he had the field snookered here tonight as Pudge goes back by in second. These two are definitely going to be battling it out. They might want to watch the mirror. Jacob Morgan is coming. And Paulo is on the way. Blake Beacon, the birthday boy, is now back into the top 5. How the heck did that happen? Blake is definitely playing the strategy right, and he has definitely got a hot rod here tonight. Pudge just ran his fastest lap of the night. These guys are not saving tires at all. Jacob Morgan also just ran his fastest, as did Blake Beacon, Paulo Anacito, Clay Kirchenbauer, and Dean Webb. Dean Webb likely one of a few guys out here hoping for a caution here late in this one. He is sitting in the lucky dog position. Jason Stewart sitting in third as Morgan all over the back bumper. Beacon there as well. Jeremy Edwards had some issues earlier. He has fought his way back up into sixth. Clay Kirchenbauer had a wild ride through that caution a few laps ago. Managed to get the car repaired back up into seventh. Paulo losing a couple of spots here on the restart. Hopefully he's saving a little something for later in this run. Colby Whipple now back on the lead lap in ninth, also having a great run. Ryan McDaniel up 4 spots into 13th. Scott Cleek up 8 spots into 11th. PJ Cox sits 12th. 13th is Ryan McDaniel. Tyler Ott in 14th. Jarrett Woodard now sits in 15th. Mike Brown in 16th. DP Riggins on the high side in 17th. Richie Joplin trying to fight his way back in 18th. Jeffrey Goodpaster in 19th. Aaron Brill in 20th. Darren Silva sitting in 21st. Sean Lesperance had been on the march earlier in the race. Now back to 22nd. Lance Sponberg, absolutely no luck tonight. Been caught up in just about everything. Currently sitting 23rd. Craig Phillips, Robbie Allers, both out of the race. Corey Ensing, Jeremy Baker, and Russell Worth also out of the race. Pudge in second place, trying to run down Justin Swafford. Stewart back in third. Edwards on the high side, going for fourth. Morgan trying to fight back on the bottom. Clay Kirchenbauer now in sixth. He's got to run up on the high side. Clay now back up into fifth. Jeremy taking fourth. Jeremy now right on Stewart's back bumper as Lance Sponberg has had another problem. Looks like Lance was just so underpaced due to the damage of that car. He pulled it down and called it a night. Tough night for Lance. Jason Stewart in fourth, now has Clay underneath. Jason struggling a little bit here since the restart after having the field pretty much licked. He had the strategy on point, had everything figured out here. Then that caution came out about lap 75. Justin Swafford, 0.3 of a second in front of Pudge. Pudge has not had a win yet this season. Will it be tonight or will it be next week? The great equalizer next week is Talladega. Hey, good evening, Robert. How you doing, buddy? Jeremy Edwards sits in third, Clay in fourth. Stewart still holding on for a top five. Birthday boy Blake Viken sitting in sixth. Swafford unable to pull away much from Pudge here. Paulo Aniceto back in 8th place, starting to gain ground on Jacob Morgan. He's following Dean Webb around. Jacob right on Viken's back bumper as they try and run down Jason Stewart. I'm doing great, Robert. Good to hear things are going good. Jeremy Edwards and Clay Kirchenbauer closing in on the top two again. Pudge trying to find something. He said he found something in 1 and 2 earlier, as it looks like Kirchenbauer is going to make a move for third. Jeremy tries to fight back on the high side, doesn't have the momentum. Clay now to third. Pudge now looks down to the bottom. He's going for it. The real question is, if this thing stays green, how much will lap traffic play into it? Looking from the leader's car, you see there is lap traffic up in 3 and 4. And they are closing in. Only one lap car within sight, but it's anything is possible here. We could, late in a race, anything can happen with lap traffic up ahead and the speeds these guys are running. Here comes Pudge down to the bottom again. He's got the nose in, but Swafford has the momentum off turn 4, but he also kicked that back end out a little bit. These guys are pushing. They are not saving anything. And look at this. Kirchenbauer is there. Looks like he kissed the wall off 2. Swafford to second. Pudge to the lead for the first time. Jeremy Edwards still in this mix. Jason Stewart is closing in on the lead group in 5th. Blake Viken is on pit road. What the heck? Pudge now to lead. Swafford in second. Clay in third. Nose to tail, Jeremy Edwards right behind him. Jason Stewart gaining on him. Jacob Morgan has opened up a gap on Paulo Aniceto now. Colby Whipple now up to 8th as Blake Viken is slipping back. Viken had enough fuel to make it to the end. I have to wonder what the heck is going on. Blake did come down, get 4 tires and fuel. Swafford and Kirchenbauer. Holy cow! Swafford gets a big push, has to really get out of the gas. Clay barely sneaks by that one. Let's take another look at just how close this one was. They're side by side off into 3. You can tell Swafford I think he caught a bump wrong. This track is, in addition to being very abrasive, very, very bumpy. As the tires wear off, you're out there sometimes four-wheel drifting around the track. Jeremy Edwards has now made his way up into 3rd. Stewart right behind Swafford now in 5th. And I don't think Pudge is going to like what he sees in his mirror. Big old Gibson guitar. Clay Kirchenbauer on the march. Neither driver has a win yet this season. Anybody want to make a prediction? Will it be one of these two, and which one? Jeremy Edwards now getting past Jason Stewart, now back up into 3rd. Oh, Kirchenbauer gets the wall. He is losing ground to Pudge right now, but he manages to carry some momentum off too. Stewart reeling them both in. Edwards is still there in 4th. Swafford holding on to the top 5 right now, but Jacob Morgan is closing in. Paulo Aniceto sits in 7th. Colby Whipple, the last car on the lead lap, now in 8th. Blake Veeken, after that weird pit stop, sitting back in 12th. Rob, I am so sorry. Thank you so much for the stars, and I've been there, buddy. You definitely had a rough night, man, but look forward to seeing you back. Rob, who's your pick of these two? Who can pull it off here tonight? Pudge or Clay, as Clay keeps looking underneath? Oh, Clay gets the wall. I think Pudge might have kissed the wall as well. Stewart sits back in 3rd. He is still closing in. With these two battling it out, they could burn up their tires. Will it be quick enough? And does Jason have enough tires left to get back by? Oh, Pudge in the wall again. Rob thinking this one may come down to Clay Kirchenbauer just because Pudge has probably used them tires up. Jason Stewart in 3rd, still closing in on the top 2. 10 laps to go. Oh, Pudge real hard hit into the wall. Clay gets by clean. Pudge saves it. Russell Worth cheering on Pudge. Pudge now back into 2nd, and Stewart is really reeling him in now. Caution! Nobody wanted to see this. Justin Swafford. Oh, Jeremy gets into the wall off of turn 4. Trying to get a look at Jeremy Edward from what happens to Jeremy here after here you see the bounce off the wall. Jacob Morgan even catching a piece of this. A late race caution and everything is up in the air again. Clay Kirchenbauer has the lead. Whatever he does, somebody will do different. This could be a deciding factor. They're going to come down. The entire 9-car lead lap is coming down. Dean Webb will get waved back around. He'll be back on the lead lap in. Looks like he'll be up in 9th now. Watching to see what Blake Viken does, because he did stop on lap 108. So if the cars in front of him go to pit road, he stays out. He'd be waved back around onto the lead lap in 10th. Dean Webb is off pit road first. Dean did not come down yet. Pudge is back off pit road in first. Let's see if we can get a quick word with the car sitting currently in 3rd place. Hey Clay, it's Doug. You got me?
Hey Doug, I got you.
Hey, you definitely did not want to see that caution, did you, buddy?
No, I didn't, and I screwed up on pit road, so Pudge got out in front of me there. Man, I keep making one mistake after the other here, so hopefully I can redeem myself here, and Kirchenbauer can get a sweep of the Pudge races this week.
Well, man, keep sending it. It has been quite a fight for you tonight. Some close calls, some unavoidable stuff, and you still managed to hold on to a podium finish right now. Can you get by Pudge? You've been fastest on the long run, but not necessarily the fastest on the short run.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. The last restart, the car stepped out for me twice that I just wasn't ready for. So that yellow really is the last thing I wanted to see. But we'll go full send here on the top and see what we get.
Good luck, buddy. Clay Kirchenbauer will restart on the outside. Pudge on the inside. Jason Stewart is back up there, and a driver who's just came through the field quietly. Jacob Morgan now up in 4th. He's in this fight. Justin Swafford is still there in 5th. What in the world? Morgan's coming down pit road. I honestly am kind of clueless on this one, guys. This one's new. I've been doing this for a little over 2 years now. I've never seen somebody pull that maneuver. They are literally 1 to green. That's going to put Jacob Morgan at the tail end of the field. He'll still be on the lead lap in 11th place. But with 5 to go, it'll be 4 to go when the green drops. He's not going to have a whole lot of time to come through here. May have been. That's the only possibility. When he stopped, he didn't get his tires. Pace car's in. Here we go. 4 to go. Pudge to the lead. Right off the bat. Clay right there with him. Clay a little loose through 1 and 2. He holds on to it. Exactly what Pudge needed, though. That gave him a little breathing room. Paulo now up into 3rd, but he's battling with Jason Stewart. Justin Swafford coming back into the picture. Colby Whipple is there. Scott Cleek had a problem on the restart. Looks like spun the tires. We talked about it in pre-race. Anything can happen. Pudge gets popsicle sticks. 2 to go. Clay in 2nd. Stewart now in 3rd, right to his bumper. Swafford in fourth. Paulo back behind him in fifth. White flag is in the air for Pudge, looking for his first win of the season. Clay Kirchenbauer trying to hold on to second. Stewart's got the nose in. Stewart pushes. Clay clears back into second. Does Stewart have anything left? He does not. Here they come, and Pudge is going to get the win at the Rock. Clay comes home in second. Jason Stewart in third. Swafford in fourth. Paulo Anacito comes home in fifth. Colby Whipple comes home sixth. Jeremy Edwards seventh. Blake Veakin comes home in eighth. Jacob Morgan in ninth, and Dean Webb in 10th. Well, let's talk to our top three, starting with Jason Stewart. Hey, Jason, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, from being the car that looked like he was going to win it to coming back, having to fight your way back up into third, not the win you expected, but definitely a good night.
Yeah, I spun the tires on that restart, so I couldn't get up there, but I had fun.
Man, that's all that matters, and you had an awesome run tonight. You definitely had the strategy if the cautions had gone your way, but still a great night, buddy. Congrats.
Thank you.
Clay Kirchenbauer comes home in second. Clay, another second place finish. It looked like you had the restart peg, then you got into 1 and 2 and just got loose.
Yeah, I'm just more upset at myself. I tell you what, Doug, I usually have a good time with these races. This is the most angry I've ever been, and it's just at myself. I just screwed up the pit stop there. No reason that I should get passed on pit lane. I just got too conservative in pit road there, and Pudge got out in front of me, and that's what cost me the race there. That and terrible luck.
Well, I know before the end of this season, you'll get 1 or 2 more wins easily. Congrats, buddy. That was definitely an awesome run.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks.
And he's burning them down. And Pudge, it did not take you half the season this time around to get that first win.
It did, baby. It's been so long since I won in this league. On your broadcast, man. It feels so good, dude. I thought Clay was going to have me there, though. Thank God that caution came out.
The cautions definitely fell your way and benefited you all night long. If the one hadn't come out on lap 75, Jason Stewart probably had everybody licked.
He definitely did, man. Great run by all these guys, man. I'm just super proud they ran tonight. I mean, we had a few cautions there, but the way everybody's mindset was going in, we were going to put on a good show, and just things fell my way. And that's one thing I've learned about this is sometimes you're good, and other times it comes down to luck. So I'm so happy to get a win, man.
Man, you came in tonight 6th in points, a lot of ties in the top 10, obviously 3 races in, but a big boost for the points and a big morale boost as well.
It definitely is, especially going to Dega next week. I normally run good at those places, and just getting a win here at a track like this, I'm just stoked. And I don't know if you knew or not, but during qualifying, if you qualify 7th, 12th, 16th, and 20th, you get an extra 10 points, and I qualified 12th tonight, so was able to get some extra points there too.
That is awesome. Well, congratulations, man. An awesome night. Great win, buddy.
Thank you, Doug. God bless you, buddy.
Pudge Nowski finally gets that first win of the season, race number 3. An awesome night. Awesome night of racing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tomorrow night we'll have a stream. Hopefully everything works and you'll be seeing my new wheel tomorrow. And we'll see how this week goes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the comments. Thanks for joining us, and look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow night. Congratulations to Pudge getting the win at the Rock.